Libra, you are up for the 2024 Tarot Energy Reading. I am back, at least for now. I've been gone for a few months on break, and that is why your 2024 reading is happening in March, but we still have 10 months left, so it is all good. As I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person here reading energy and tarot cards. So, let's talk about this. I honestly feel like you just don't want to fight anymore. You just don't want to deal with it, which is understandable. I don't blame you. So 2 cards came out in the reverse. The first card that came out in the reverse is the Ace of Wands. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands is about starting something new. It can also be about passionate love as well, if there's any type of romance thing going on. When it's in the reverse, it means something is at a standstill, not moving forward. The other card that came out is the Five of Wands in the reverse, following this. This is letting me know, because usually Ace of Wands in the reverse is not the greatest thing in the world, but because it is paired with this card, it is a thing where you're just like, I'm not giving this energy. I'm not about to fight with these people or this person. I'm not dealing with it. This is a good thing. In addition to that, with 5 plus 1 equals 6, I feel like where certain things were front and center, whether it was disagreements or arguments, confrontations, now it's more going into the background. You're like, you know what? We're not about to display all of this stuff. I'm not about to do public fights with people or disagreements. I'm not giving it energy. I'm going to do my thing, and that's going to be it. And that will benefit you. 2 cards that came out. Some of you will be receiving an offer in 2024. Some of you, it will involve love, because you have the Page of Cups, which is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then you have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. And lovers can be about making a decision. For some of you, this could actually be romance for a relationship. For others of you, it could be a partnership. It could be a job offer, because it could be something concerning business. But there's something where a message comes to you, because pages bring messages. And usually the message, especially with it being cups deal with emotion. The message is something related to emotion that will make you happy emotionally. The question is, do you want to accept the offer or not when it comes in? Now, the other card that came out is the Four of Cups, which is there's an offer out there, but you're not interested in it. I'm not looking at this as a negative. Sometimes people look at it as a negative, because usually the Four of Cups means it's an offer from the universe, and basically you're complacent, like, I don't want it. I don't feel that's the case. I just feel like you don't want this, whatever it is. And I feel like it's connected to whatever the fights or conflicts or confrontation or whatever you want to call it. I feel like this energy is connected to that beginning energy, where it's like, you know what, this fourth cup is nothing but conflict, and I don't want it. What you're looking to focus on is the Ace of Pentacles, which has come out. This is that something new being offered, but again, I don't feel that is the fourth cup. I feel this is totally separate from this. And this is what you want to focus on. The problem is that I think you don't know exactly how to get there or how you want to get there. Hence, at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords, which is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you may be in your head about it. Also, you have people around you who may say they have your best interests, but really they don't. But you're navigating that. And really, I feel like I'm not telling you anything new. I feel like Libras are intelligent people, because I know I deal with a lot of signs, and have dealt with a lot of signs throughout my life. I usually know the deal when it comes to signs. Libras are intelligent people. They usually know all the pieces on the chessboard. They may not say what they know, because Libras don't like to reveal information, but they usually know all the pieces on the chessboard. So you already know who likes you and who doesn't. This is just saying, keep all of that in mind. Like one of the cards says, beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. because especially with this chameleon right here, this is letting me know that some people, they have the camouflage going where they appear one way, but they're really another way. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. So this is saying you're headed towards a better path. It's just be careful going along the path. Be careful who you trust. Now, these next two cards are beautiful cards. The first one is key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So this is saying you need to let go of the past. And honestly, I feel like you're already doing that. Going back to the beginning, you don't want to fight anymore. It's kind of like you're over it. I think maybe for some of you, if you haven't come to this conclusion yet, you more than likely will in 2024. You're like, why am I putting so much energy in this? What is this bringing me except conflict? Why do I want to invest in that? And I feel that when you're taking that step back, when you're like, you know what, I'm not putting any more fuel into this, that's when the door starts to unlock. That's when things start to open. That's when opportunities present themselves to you. And then the other card is flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. And specifically emotional fulfillment, that goes back to what I was talking about earlier with the Page of Cups, the offer. So this is another confirmation of that. There's something that will be offered to you. Whatever you're dealing with now, because you're letting the past go and you're not choosing to invest energy into something that only brings you conflict, now other things are being made available to you. And I just heard you're receiving your flowers. Now, for love-related energy, and these cards can be love or life, and or life. One card says the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. So the thing that you're going through, you're growing, you're healing inside. Also, you not engaging in this conflict, you stepping back and saying, you know what, I'm over it. I don't want anything else to do with it. That is growth. Because maybe the old you was like, you know what? If they're going to be petty, I'm going to show them what petty is. You're like, it's not that serious. That's growth. That's what that is. The other card is dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. There's a lot of healing going on, a lot of healing mentioned. That is what you're doing. And that's part of the reason why you're backing away. So you can do your own internal healing. Something I just heard in my head is that for some of you, the reason that you're doing internal healing is because, yes, you know that some people aren't for you. It's just that maybe you expected more of them. And now that you see what the situation is, that was kind of a letdown. And because of that, you're healing from that too, is what you're doing. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have twin flames. Yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So some of you might be dealing with the twin flame, or you might be meeting a twin flame in 2024. So you may want to remain open to that. Now, let's talk about career and money. One thing I talked about is you're getting a new start. And this is the fresh start. This is the transformation. And it says, never fear. The end of something marks the start of something new. Begin again. Never fear. The end of something marks the start of something new. Begin again. So you're getting a fresh start. Also, with this fresh start, you will more than likely be in a position of authority, which is good because Libra is a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs are usually great leaders. They're the ones who run in and go do it. And if you trust your intuition, you can do that. Don't be, because Libras can be indecisive too. It's like, should I do this? Should I not do this? It goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you trust your intuition and you take charge, definitely that's boss energy. And this is saying you are moving up in the world. Seek a raise or position of authority. Be the boss you are. All right, so that's boss energy. And then finally, bottom of the deck, take risk. Life is worth the risk. If you win, you will prosper. If you lose, you will be wise. Conquer your fear. And that's also what it goes back to. And that can be, there can be some healing in that too, that you're doing, where maybe things didn't work out, and because it didn't in the past, you might have some fears about taking certain risks. And now that you're taking that time to heal, you're becoming more open to stepping out there and taking those risks. That way you can get the reward. And I feel that will be connected to this, letting go of the past. If you let go of the past, opportunity is what is in front of you. And like I said before, I really believe you're doing that because you're choosing not to engage in conflict. That's the difference. That's growth. And growth will lead to opportunity. And that, Libra, is your 2024 message. Thank you for watching and listening. Until next time, be blessed.